Hi. Yes, I'm alive. I am well. I am in a new setup. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to discuss a very, very important topic. Now, some of you may know that the Pipeworks trilogy is considered one of the greatest Godzilla games of all time. Yes, despite the downfalls of Unleashed and Save the Earth and Destroy All Monsters Melee, those are considered to be like top three, top tier. Excellent games. Well, I'm here to make a big statement, a very, very big statement that I kind of coming around to really believe in. It's about time we talk about Godzilla Battle Line being a complete and absolute powerhouse in the Godzilla Kaiju gaming community. This game has a massive grip, a massive chokehold on the community, especially, and I've noticed it myself. It's a very simple game. It's a mobile game, and it is just feeding and feeding and feeding content and continuously updating the content, month by month. And it's the most support I've ever seen for a Godzilla game ever. Ever. Like, we had the Godzilla PS4 game. They give us like the DLC, and I was like, they're like, that's it. That's all you're getting. You're not getting any more shit. Nothing. Nope. Nada. Even with Shin Godzilla releasing the next year, that's all we got. That is all. They stopped support after that. I don't think there were any patches once the game was released in America. Nothing. This game, however, I believe it's been out since 2022. It is. It's been almost 3 years since I installed the game, and that's crazy to say it about myself. I'm surprised I've had the game this long, and it is just the fact that they just keeps feeding content, and now it goes beyond the realm of the Godzilla franchise. You have Evangelion in it. You have Gamma in it. You have Ultraman in it. You have the Monsterverse in it. You just have anything you could possibly imagine within that game. Period. And I want to say, one of the biggest things I really do enjoy about this game is the music. I just the main menu music, and you have to every single like rendition of a what the hell am I saying? Of like a movie soundtrack or a specific song from a movie, depending on what area you're in, what monsters are fighting. It is fantastic. It is fantastic, and I love that about the game. That's my favorite part about the game. I do want to talk about the biggest downside of the game. It's very almost as if kind of it's pay to win. It's pay to win. It's been that way since I started playing it, and it's really easy to do. All you have to do is get the season pass, and the season pass or the monster pass or the battle pass or whatever the hell they call it now. It's been a couple months since I started up the game. I'm actually updating it right now. But that's one of the biggest complaints. It's almost as if it is pay to win, and it really kind of is, because as soon as you get that monster pass, battle pass, season pass, whatever, you get after you achieve so many levels, you get a monster. You get the season monster, and it comes up to like it starts out as like level 5. That is a big, big, big jump from right off the start, because those 4-star units, those are excellent units to get. I believe there's 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star. The highest rated monster kaiju you can get is a 4-star unit, and those are some of them are really hard to get. They have easier ways to upgrade your monsters now compared to just getting an exact copy of that monster. They have DNA that you can exchange for a certain character, and then that's really cool. But some of the monsters are just insane. Those season pass monsters, kaiju, are fucking ridiculous. And you can just wail. You wail people. And what I mean by wailing is you could be just at like the very beginning of your journey, climbing up the ranking boards, the leaderboards, and then out of nowhere, this whale of a player that has level 20 everything just comes and just stomps you, just absolutely fucking kills you. And I believe they do debuff some kaiju if they find them to be a little bit too overpowered and such. I don't know how often those updates do come out, but yeah, that's just been my experience. I hate to say it, I am one of those whales. Granted, my levels are not nearly as high as some of the other players that I've ran into, but the way I have my lineup built is very it's really disgusting. I don't have any like 2 star, 1 star, three, even 3 star units. I think it's all a 4 star lineup, and it's just based off like really low cost, fast builds, and then you just have this one beefy, tanky, just kaiju. It's disgusting. That is probably like my biggest complaint about the game is just the season pass kaiju, and then some of the whales that are that are in the game, just absolutely crushing the some of the players who don't get the season pass or just don't have a bunch of money to dump into it. That's another thing about this game too, because it's pay to win. At least in my experience, you can dump a lot of money into it, and you can get these DNA shards, and that's another way you can upgrade your character. When you get a DNA shard, you can upgrade any character you want. And if you have like $100 laying around, you can get up a character pretty fast. Would I waste my DNA all on one character? No, unless they're overpowered, then maybe. Um, but yeah, I just think we need to have a serious conversation to sit down of this. I believe is top three Godzilla games of all time. I think it surpassed Godzilla Unleashed. It's the simplicity of the game that makes it accessible to everyone, so that everyone can play with. You don't need to be a Jonin to learn and understand this game. It's very simple. There's a bunch of cool things you can do in the game. The music's great. Again, besides those two downsides, which really all the Pipeworks trilogies have their downsides, but they're considered to be like peak. Other than that, that's yeah. We need to have this was the serious conversation I need to have with this game. Again, it continues feeding into the kaiju community, not just the Godzilla community, the kaiju community. So even then, this game it just extends out so much further than just the Godzilla community. I think it's number two for me. It might be number two for me. Granted, nostalgia's keeping Destroy All Monsters Melee for me at number one, but damn it, if I didn't admit that this game is fantastic. Yes, it has its flaws, but if you're looking at it as a Godzilla fan, a kaiju fan, this is really good. This is a really good game that's continuously feeding us and giving us new content, and is paying a lot of attention to whatever we have going on. But yeah, that's just my final thoughts on the game. Like I said, it's yeah, we this conversation just needs to happen, and this needs to be picked up on. Yeah. Well, that's it. Later.